Okay, the story we're covering today is a really dark and sad one. If you're young, this video is not for you. If you're like probably 16 and under, click off this video. This lady 2 years ago said that her son was demon possessed, ended up killing her son and shoving him in a suitcase, and they've just arrested her, and now she's on trial right now. And what she does on trial is shocking. She literally starts manifesting a demon on trial. I make this video to make people aware of the reality of the demonic in our culture, and we desperately need Christians to stand up against this. What if she had a Christian in her life that knew how to cast out demons and was able to pray with her? Her son would probably still be alive today. So we as believers need to be equipped. We need to be trained. I'm going to cover the story and show you something shocking. Here we go. Let's jump in. So here's the headline. Mother arrested nearly 2 years after her 5-year-old son, Caro Jordan, was found dead in a suitcase. A mother who allegedly killed her 5-year-old son and stuffed his body in a suitcase, believing the boy was possessed. So she did this because she said the boy was possessed by a demon, when in reality, we're going to find out she was actually the one possessed by a demon. Guys, understand when heinous acts like this happen, it's usually rooted in the fact that a demon told her to do this, or a demon tells people to do this. Society doesn't know what to do about it, but the Bible gives us an antidote, and that is exorcism. That is to cast demons out of people. There's a reason why, Mark 1:39, Jesus went from synagogue to synagogue casting out demons. There's a reason why Jesus gave the disciples power to cast out demons. This is needed in society today. These heinous crimes are usually the result of a demon. Okay, so she's arrested after running for 2 years. They couldn't find her for 2 years. DeJuan Anderson was taken into custody by U.S. Marshals in California, a suburb of Los Angeles, on Thursday. It's still a somber day, but very, very pleased and happy that we have who we believe was involved in a tragic murder case. At this time, the investigation can move forward, okay? So the alleged murderous mother, who had been on the lam? I don't know what that means. Since April 2022, is being held in California as she waits expedition in Indiana. All right. She was suspected to have killed her son, Jordan, at her Louisville area home, and was assisted by another woman, Dawn Elaine Coleman, to get rid of his body in a heavily wooded area. Jordan's body was found in a brightly colored suitcase with "Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada" written across it by a mushroom hunter in April 16, 2022. So she put her son in a suitcase. Again, so demonic, so dark, so sad. Investigators took nearly 6 months to identify the body. Police said he was found clean and clothed and believe he was already dead when he was placed in the suitcase. So here's a suitcase she placed him in. Again, so demonic, so dark, so vile. A warrant was issued, okay. Before the boy's death, she'd made a series of Facebook posts accusing her son of being demonic and needing an exorcism. So she's posting on Facebook, "My son's possessed and needs an exorcism," and then ends up, the demons in her told her to kill her son, which is just so tragic. All right. Okay, let's see. Face flushed up. Coleman, who had been staying with the mother and son in their Louisville home, admitted to walking to a bedroom where she witnessed Anderson laying on top of the child with his face flushed against the mattress. She said it was already done when she walked in the room, and Anderson asked her to help put Caro in a trash bag and then put him in the suitcase. So sad. The two then drove to Washington County in Indiana to dump the suitcase containing the boy's body. An autopsy report showed he died from electrolyte imbalance, most likely due to vomiting and diarrhea, which led to dehydration. So tragic. All right, so they catch her. Now, look at what happens here. They catch her. This is going to be her trial. This is what I want you guys to see. This is her on trial recently, 100% demon possessed, and I want you to see how the demon manifests itself in this trial. Look at this. This is just the evilness in the world today.
F1833, State of Indiana versus
Look at this.
DeJuan Anderson. Ms. Anderson, for the record, would you state your full name, please?
Yes, I am Princess Califia Hatan Tupac II.
Okay, so he says, state your name, and her response is, "I'm Princess Califia Hatan Tupac II. You know what's crazy is I've heard demons say these ancient names before. There was a famous boxer that was arguing back and forth with someone I covered a long time ago, and he was saying, I'm so-and-so from the tribe of so-and-so. These demons are ancient, and right here, literally, she's in court. This has just happened, and the demon speaks out of her and says the demon's name. The demon's name is Califia Hatan Tupac II. So blatantly demonized. Society has no clue what to do. And I didn't cover it in this video, but they're now trying to do a medical examination, a psychiatric examination on her, because they're saying, oh, she's just psycho. No, she's not psycho. She's demon possessed. And the demon's literally talking right here. Look at this.
Representing the entity, Dejan Anderson.
So the demon says its name. If you don't believe in demons, I don't know what to tell you about this. What do you say to this? Now the demon speaks out of her and says, I'm representing the entity. That is, the demon lives in her. According to Matthew 12, demons live in us, and they call us their home. And then she says, I'm representing the entity Dejan Anderson, which is the girl's name.
Anderson.
You're known as Dijon Anderson.
I'm representing the entity as Dejan Anderson.
Straight manifesting a demon here.
And your date of birth?
My date of birth is February 2nd, 1961.
That would make you how old?
That'll make me 63 years old.
Which you know she's not 63. This is the demon talking. She is not 63 years old.
And the last 4 digits, your social security number?
I do not have a social security number. I have a declaration of nationality underneath the Washita Moors of the Indigenous People of the United Nations, Chapter 221593.
You can see in her eyes that demon's just manifesting.
What's your address?
My address is...
That is a loud beep. I apologize for that. Wow. That is so loud. I'm sorry.
Telephone number?
I don't know my contact number by heart. I believe it.
That is so loud.
Influence of any drugs, including alcohol today?
No, I'm not.
You read and understand the English language?
Yes, I do.
If I say something you don't understand, will you let me know?
I will most definitely will.
Ms. Anderson.
And she needs deliverance.
Officer Busick, who's investigated this and looked for you for the past 2 years, and Prosecutor Hunt have charged you with 3 counts of criminal conduct. Count 1 is murder as a felony. Would indicate that between April the 10th, 2022 and April the 16th, 2022 in Washington County, state of Indiana.
So that's part 1. Here's part 2.
Okay. And do you understand the potential penalties?
I do.
Do you intend to hire a lawyer, or is someone likely to hire a lawyer for you?
I want to file a motion for self-representation.
What you know, when you represent yourself, you're never going to win that case. You're never going
If
to.
you do that, you are required to conduct yourself as a lawyer to be able to board our potential jurors, to abide by the rules of evidence, to abide by the rules of procedure.
I do understand. I have a master's in history,
That doesn't give you a law degree, though.
but I do understand how to read procedures and understand the court procedures.
All right.
What a tragic case. I'm glad that she's been caught and hopefully justice is served in this situation. But just a textbook example of the fact that we massively need deliverance in society. Now they're saying, well, we're going to put her under evaluation because maybe she's not even coherent to stand trial. Again, the world doesn't know what to do about demonization. This lady 1000% is demonized and needs deliverance, and yet the world goes, oh, she's just crazy. She's not crazy. There's something living in her that caused her to do this heinous crime and now is speaking through her in court. Yet the world still won't acknowledge that demons are real. The world still won't acknowledge that the supernatural is real. The church still turns a blind eye to the massive need for deliverance, the massive need to cast out demons, and goes, oh, well, you know, who knows? The life goes on. Guys, we need to be trained and equipped as the body of Christ. The ruler of this world is the devil, and his demons are wreaking havoc, and we're the only resistance. We're the only ones going to stop them. This is so blatant. Society continues to see demons manifesting. A demon literally speaking through her, and that video has millions of views. Yet people still close their eyes. Do not close your eyes to the fact that people all around you are demonized and need deliverance. Do not close your eyes to the fact that all throughout the Gospels, Jesus cast out demons, the disciples cast out demons, and deliverance is for today. Deliverance is for now. We have like 100 videos on deliverance training. Go to my deliverance training playlist. We literally teach people how to cast out demons. We need this. We need this. This could have been prevented. This was preventable. All she needed to do was get around a genuine Christian that knew how to do deliverance. You need to be that Christian. Society needs you to be that Christian. Your friends and family need you to be that Christian. This is your call to get off the sidelines and get on the battlefield. This is not a playground, it's a battleground. This is not a cruise ship, it's a battleship. We got to stop spectating, get on the field. This is your moment. Watch some of our training videos and start laying hands and praying for your friends and family. It's not just the crazy serial killers that need deliverance, it's the average person. This was preventable. That's what breaks my heart. What breaks my heart is a 5-year-old died under something that was preventable. It's the body of Christ would just raise up and do what Jesus called us to do. Let me know what you think about this down below. Am I missing something? What are your thoughts on this? We're live Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday at noon. We also have a weekly prayer call for our monthly partners Thursday at 1:30 p.m. Pray about becoming a YouTube member or joining our monthly membership on our website. Love you guys, appreciate you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.